I'll pick.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be reviewing Mr. Pebbles here, Mr. HHIL. The patch is currently being applied to the game. So matchmaking and all of that is down, and I figured that, you know what, I haven't reviewed a replay in a long time, so let's do that. So I'm going to be a harsh critic here to Mr. Pebbles, and we're just going to take a look at what he does wrong and what he does good, and why he lost this game. So I took a game that was lost to try and help him how he could have played it better. It's very possible that he played it as best as he could, but you can always do things better in every game, including myself. So let's get into this game. So first of all, looking at the enemy heroes, we are 100% aware of the fact that it's going to be a melee hero mid. There are 5 melees. So I personally would not have gone a hatchet this game. You don't really need a hatchet as Pebbles unless you're playing against a ranged hero. Because then you can use it to last hit and you can pull the waves towards you and try and get your bottle as fast as possible. But if you're playing against a melee hero, you're pretty much have the most attack damage in the game. And as long as you know how to last hit, you're going to get the creeps with or without a hatchet. So you don't actually need a hatchet in a matchup like this. So I would have gone Buckler, triple minor totems, health pot, and blights, because there's no reason for you to have a hatchet. Alright, so let's get into this game. What kind of lanes? We got a Behemoth offlane in this team. We got a Solstice jungle, Andromeda, and Puppet Master Bomb. So a very good lineup here on Legion. I'm surprised they got that wrecked. Huh. So how is the enemy team? They're laning Pharaoh mid. Oh, Pharaoh's. That's a tough lane. Yeah, you know, Buckler wouldn't have helped here. That's a very tough lane for a Pebbles. He's just gonna mana drain your hero with mummy walls. So this is a tough matchup. Mage Pain offlane. This Mage Pain should get absolutely destroyed. Not sure how this game was such a fast loss.
Scout him and
interesting. Last Laban, thank you for 6 months of 7, bro. Appreciate it, man. This is an 1900 or 2K game, I think. I think Nicky is 2000, so this is a high team M game. Alright, so Pebbles going to be blocking his creeps here. Meanwhile, top lane, he blocked 1 creep off to get lane control. Alright, so he's pulling the archer in the front. That's totally fine. Well, the Buckler still would have been better than the hatchet in this matchup, but he would have needed a mana pot. I mean, it's hard to say that. Well, I guess it's kind of evident that they were gonna have Pharaoh in mid. That's kind of a hard thing. They could have put Mage Pin there as well, you know. Alright. Take a look at your last hitting here. If you are a good or bad last hitter. So you're playing against the Pharaoh that's 55-70, 55-70 damage, you have 64-70. So you had 10 more damage than him in average. And that means that you have a significant advantage in last hit. So you should win in last hits against the Pharaoh if your creep wave is on your side and he has no advantage in any way. That if you have to be afraid of a jungler, then you can't play up here. You can never stand up here as a Pebbles here, because you should be afraid of the enemy's heroes ganks around level 2 and 3. But you're playing against a sub-forest jungle, and you should be aware of that, which means that he will not gank you until level 4, because that's when he has level 2 Q. So you can play as aggressive as you want. And the first thing I'm noticing here is that you're not hitting Pharaoh. You're letting him hit you, and you're not hitting him back. When you're playing a hero like Pebbles, you can always kill a hero at level 3 or 4. At level 3 if you toss him back to tower, or at level 4 if you, you just kill him straight up. So you want to have him at about 70% HP at level 4. So whenever he hits you, you want to hit back. This is why the Buckler is really good in that matchup like this. Let's skip the pause.
Let's get it on.
So yeah, keep that in mind. Always hit him back when he hits you. Even though you don't have a Buckler, you're going to be getting a fast bottle, because that's what your build is. You got a hatchet, blights, and 2 miners, right? So you saved 150 gold, so definitely want that.
Reach and clear.
He should be walling you here. If you fail last, this is what happens to everyone. So yeah, Pharaoh is not draining your mana. That's when it starts to suck for Pebbles. Well, as long as you get your ball relatively fast, which you did. Yeah, you would have killed him here if you had a toss back. But obviously, he drained your mana. Nothing you can do there, really. I mean, you could have possibly asked Solstice to come and gank for you as soon as you had level 3. But at the same time, It was during stacking times. He didn't actually stack. I'm not sure what the hell he did. Oh, there was no camp. Yeah, he definitely should have run mid straight away, which he did maybe. Yeah, he did. He killed the camp and then straight run mid. Okay, alright, well that was just bad timing then. Never mind. So you are currently 10-1 versus a 8-2 Pharaohs. The last hits are fine, like they're kind of even. And this is the time when you can kill him 100% when you're level 4. All you need to do is hit him with a stun, and then chuck him up and he's dead. Let's see what you do here. Also, you max chuck in the start of the game. So do that in the future. Well, you can go level 2 stun at level 3, but after that you max chuck. So at level 5 you should have 3 points in chuck. What I would do here is chuck him for harass because I know that I have good enough damage to kill him straight up. But B, he should obviously just stun him here. Well, I just kill him here. Oh, no. Oh, good kill, good kill. But don't forget that you should chuck first before you spawn illusion, so that you chuck him and not the illusion. In either way, a good kill, for sure. So how's your bottom lane doing? Mage Brain is level 1, 1 creep kill. Pup is 17 and free. Your top lane level 2. Oh. Alright, so Pharaoh now picked up his bottle. That means that your chucking harass won't really do too much. But you should still do it, so whenever he walks up to the creep wave here, you want to chuck him up in the air and hit him. There's no point in saving your mana, because right now you're sitting on a combo, right? And normally, the thought process should be that, well, I should save my mana so I have a combo when I get ganks. But when you're playing against the Pharaoh, okay, he sucks. Alright, let me rephrase that. When you're playing against a good player, he's gonna mana drain you before you have full combo, but that ended up working in your favor, so well played, I guess. So you do end up getting another kill here, and you might even kill the Cthulhu Font. Yeah, you guys will. How do you guys lose this game? You're owning. Alright, but yeah, like I said, whenever he walks up to the creep wave, chuck him and harass him a little bit, because a good Pharaoh player will always drain your mana with Mummy Wall, so you will never have full mana as a Pebbles versus a Pharaoh. Especially not when you have ball charges, you can save your mana, but when you don't, it's pointless. Alright, so Forestick top rune, you're gonna run back to base. You should definitely take this creep waves experience first, because there's no reason for you to run back to base. Pharaoh's not level 6, he's not close to level 6. You have nothing to be afraid of except the incoming level 6 on Sandgrave. But even then, you have full vision of him in the top lane, and you know that he doesn't have mana enough to ult you and Q you. Just now he picked up Steam Boots, which means that now he would have enough. So this is the time where you would have to go back to base. And even then, if he would just ulti here straight away, Behemoth could stun him for you, so you wouldn't be in any kind of trouble indirectly. So I think you should have stayed for that creep wave. And why is Pharaoh maxing Rocket when he's 1v1 versus Pebbles? He should be maxing Q. But this is not about him anyway, so... okay. Hello, David. Alright, good stuff. You're right. Nice try. Nice try. You level up Chuck to level 3. Okay, good. So you do the correct skill build. Now you should always pick up the strength item when you're playing against the heroes the enemy has. The extra mana you get from Apprentice Robe, sure, it's good. You are playing against a hero that will drain your mana, but the strength part might allow you to survive from an incoming self-forest gank, so you should buy the strength part and not the intelligence part. It's good that you're harassing with Chuck all the time. You should be doing that. But try and do it when he walks up for creeps. So you chuck him, hit him once, and then back off. And if he walls you, then you don't really care. Regardless, it's still good that you're applying pressure here. You should not run back to base here, which you probably won't. Now you're waiting for the rune. Okay, so what you should do here is you should ask Solstice to sit bottom rune while you run top rune with Behemoth. Now, Behemoth just died, so you can't really go for the top rune. So I would just go 2 people bottom rune and ensure that you get your rune there, because without the rune, you can't kill him. So I would ask my Solstice to sit the rune, which he is. And now you're getting ganked. I don't think you would have survived even with the strength part, because no, Sandrift is coming here. But that's a really hard gank to avoid. The only, like, you guys don't have any wards at all except the one here in top lane that was bought from the start of the game. So you could have asked for a ward mid, but I guess that depends on your support player, whether or not he has 2 of them. Okay. So Andromeda was just top with the wards, so you probably should have asked him to place a ward top, like here, or up here, or even on the ledge here, and then you wouldn't have gotten ganked by that because Pharaoh wasn't 6 yet. But other than that, you couldn't have avoided that gank at all.
Set him up and knock him down.
You just needed vision there. I don't mind him. Pharaoh ganking your puppet. This puppet should be dead. Well, actually, he did one level 1 Hellfire. He might not be dead. So level 1 Hellfire does see you, bro.
Feel the power of soul.
Good turnaround there on puppet. Sadly, wasn't enough, but are both of them actually gonna get out? That sucks. Alright, so back to mid lane. I don't know what you just did. Nothing really. You're farming away. Another thing to keep note on is whenever you're close to a stacking thing, so like right here, you should be stacking this camp and then running back to farm the mid lane, because you won't really miss out on any creeps. If you look at this here, so you kill the catapult, you instantly run and you stack the easy camp, because Pebbles kills stacks very fast, and you get a free easy camp here, which is around 400 gold at, or 300 gold at max level. So I would have liked to see you just run back here and stack this camp and then run back to mid lane, because you wouldn't have missed a single creep. So that's another mini thing. Good counter by your support. He still hasn't warded for you though. Okay, so he wards here. This ward is completely useless. It doesn't give you, like, this ward doesn't reach here on the left side. So you won't actually see Zlapped's ganks whatsoever. So either buy your own ward or tell him to place it differently, because that one is completely useless against the Hellborn lineup. All the ganks will come from top lane. Cthulhu is from top. Zlapped is from top. Sandrift ulti, like, yeah, ward's useless. Chris is Pharaoh? Oh, I didn't know. Well, he's skilling wrong. I'm not really flaming. I'm just saying he's skilling wrong. I guess that's mini flame. Yeah, I'll patch as soon as this game is over. Alright, so let's take a look here. You do not have a TP. Right now you're valuing an Amulet of Exile and Mana Potion over a TP. I'm not sure what the Amulet of Exile is for. You never should have bought this. It makes no sense at all. I'm not sure if you're going for a Ring of the Sorcery, and even if you are, it's not worth it. So I would have liked to see you have a TP right now, because you really need to be able to help both top and bottom, because you can actually counter kill. If Sandrift tries to dive this guy, you TP here behind the tower and you're able to kill top. Alright, so this is what I talked about. Now you're gonna get ganked. Did you see the Zlapped? Okay, so you did not see Zlapped. Alright, so you had, once again we're going back to this word, which isn't your fault. It's a terrible word. Doesn't provide you with anything at all against enemy's heroes. So you weren't able to see that Zlapped ran behind you, and you weren't able to see that they ran up here. If the word was here, you never would have died. So another death that you couldn't really have avoided. Steam boots finally finished, but yeah, don't buy Amulet of Exile. You should have finished your steam boots earlier. Let's go forward. Sandrift pretty massive nerf. Oh, Sandrift got nerfed this patch? Awesome. I didn't know there was balance changes this patch. That's good to hear. Alright, so you still do not have a TP. In this particular situation, I would recommend that you just run mid and not TP mid, and you have your TP ready for silence, because their entire lineup is about ganking right now. Oh, good kill. Oh, yeah, exactly, good kill. Their entire lineup is about ganking, so you shouldn't have done that. And you also, I was gonna check, yeah, you do in steam boots, good stuff. So your steam boot swap was good there at least. You just received your steam boots, so I'm not sure if you're gonna do good that the entire game, but that was good. Yeah, you should always have a TP on. So right now you should send out a TP straight away, which you maybe are doing. What's that? Alright, you are sending out TP. Good stuff. Grave Locket. Not worth it. Don't buy that. You want to get a straight blink here in this game. Steam Boots, Bottle, and straight blink is what you want to do. But I've already said that, so yeah, no Grave Lockets in the future. Ever, that is. Okay, so you guys are setting up a kill here for Pharaoh. He should W here for you. So you get vision, and you guys should just dive this guy. You just saw them use Sandrift ulti, so there's no reason for you guys not to dive him. Oh, unless you get spotted by the rocket. Alright, so in this elephant, did you guys see this? Yes, you did. So, you did see this on your minimap if you paid attention to your minimap, so let's see how you react to this. Alright, so you saw him ran mid. Let's see how you react.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Alright, so you back off towards your tower. Your Andromeda's coming near. Is that a rev ward being sent out? You guys aren't communicating the fact that Cthulhu got an invis. That's not good. You should tell them that, unless you didn't see it. You know that Cthulhu should be here on top of the wave. That's the most risky thing. Yeah, okay. So rev ward. Yeah, okay. You guys are aware? Good. Alright. And if Cthulhu comes here, you guys will obviously kill him. That's an obvious one. He's just sitting behind. That's a rev ward of himself. Cthulhu running after your Andromeda. Alright, so yeah, you're doing it right here, but you're once again missing out on stacks here. Like, this one is dead, but like previously as well. Try and always get, like, when you're not missing creep waves mid, just go and stack with your hatchet. Andromeda's gonna die here. You're running over. This guy's dead. There's no reason for you to leave your lane, unless you think you guys can turn. Alright, let's see, Sandrif ulti. Ooh, huge Behe. Damn. How the hell... I'm still curious as to how you guys are gonna lose this game. Because if I'm not, like, look, you're gonna concede in 9 minutes. What the hell happened in these 9 minutes? Yeah, no, good rotation, good rotation. Alright, let me look at your other heroes here. So what is your blue doing? He has no TP. So if he had a TP, that would be even better, of course. You can see Sulfur is running over on your minimap. Sandrif ultis, huge ulti from Behe. Well, good stuff. That's really close to your blink.
3 kills
Alright,
already.
you're not gonna die here, right? No? Alright, good stuff. You're gonna run after Sulphurus? No, run back to mid. Okay, so your most important thing here, is, of course, is that... oh yeah, shit. Here we go. Alright, the game is a little bit in favor of them in experience. Alright, so right now you want to get your blink. So what I would do here is I would just simply leave this lane, run into the jungle, and stack the hard camp right here, instead of staying mid, because they just respawn, they are going to TP mid and try and kill you. And even though you actually got this creep wave, it's risky, and it's not a risk you have to take. So I wouldn't have taken that creep wave, I would have rather just gotten the blink from the hard camp and easy camp, but it ended up working, and if things work, it's fine. And you're going to finish it here in the jungle. So you are finishing it in the jungle regardless, that's good. You guys have vision of Elephant and Pharaoh. Alright, gonna counterward you. Hope that's level 4 Q instead of E. I think 2 points is enough and then max E, I would do. But we're not here to talk about V. Okay, so you're running back to base, you got a TP, you got a blink. So, well, okay, so this is where you're wondering here now. Okay, I'm gonna follow you. So it's 12 minutes into the game, you guys are 2 kills ahead. Which one is the most important hero kill? So you can see 3 heroes on the map right now. You see Pharaoh mid with a haste, you see Mageman bottom, and you see Sandrif top. You also see the fact that Pharaoh has a TP. So if you gank top, Pharaoh will be there with a haste. So what you need to do here is you need to call for B to move over along with one more hero, and then you TP top and kill Sandrif anyway, and you're ready for the TP. So you should buy a smoke here, ask your teammates to buy a smoke because you don't have the gold, and then you should gank top straight away. Like, there's no other kill you want to go for. Top is the name of the game right now. Mageman kill won't really make a difference. Mageman's going to be useless and killed by Puppet all game. And Pharaoh has a haste mid. So I would tell your Behe and another player to go top, and I would ask for a smoke, and I would kill the Sandrif. You are running tops, you are doing the correct choice, but you need a smoke here. If they have a ward up here, or if they have a ward in the lane, then you're going to die to the Pharaoh rotation. So yeah, you need a smoke. That's the moral of the story. Alright, let's see how this event pans out. Donation from Carolina for $5 as a student. Wait. My money is now starting to run out, but I'll give you this donation and 1 more month of subs. Then I'll need to save some money. Sucks since I watch your stream so much and talk to you. Well, thank you for your donation, Kala, and thank you for the sub you've been and the next month of sub. I appreciate that a lot, and don't worry about it. Always choose your own economy over mine, man. Thank you. Alright, so let's see here. You are running top. They do have a lane ward. This is a stupid dive. You never should have done this. First of all, you should, okay, so the way you want to approach the situation differently is that you want to cut down this tree here and hide in these trees. You saw that he backed off as soon as you got close, so there are 2 ways. One is he just feels that you just got your blink and he's backing off, or 2, he has a lane ward. Either way means that you do not want to go for the play. Like, the play is too risky to make, so you don't want to do this. So what you do is you cut down this tree and run in here, and if he shows up again, then you burst him and die. And kill him, sorry. But this is a really dumb play. Like, you need to combo him to kill him, not slow combo him. So, thank you, Callan, for the resub. So, yeah, don't do this. Cut down this tree, run in here, wait for him. If he walks up, then he most likely doesn't have a lane ward. He just felt like you were incoming. Then you can kill him, and then Pharaoh will TP. Because you saw the Pharaoh, you see the Pharaoh mid with a haste and a TP. You know that if you go here, he's going to TP. So yeah, not the smartest play. You want to be comboing him, and you want to go in here and do it. You should die here, I think. Or no? Yeah, you're dead. Alright. Yeah, you had a lane ward. So this is what I said. If you smoked up here, like just here, you smoke up here and you run over, this would have been a dead Sandriff 100%, because you could have run into the outpost, you could have run straight up to him, and the Sandriff would have died. So the only mistake, well, the biggest mistake you did here was not smoking up. It's really important, because 90% of the games, especially in high TMM like this, he's going to have a ward. And that 100 gold that you ask from your support or by yourself is so important. So, yeah, buy a smoke and do this exact same play, because it was the right mindset. You do want to gank Sandriff, that is the name of the game right now. So, good decision, but unwise to not have a smoke, and unwise to just run up straight up and try and dive him like that. Alright, let's see what you do next. Alright, so you're gonna respawn now. Let's take a look at the game once again. Alright, so you choose to TP bottom. You're choosing to TP for a mage bane. You see no one mid, you see no one top. That's a fine play for sure. They most likely do not have a ward, and there is a rev ward here. So if you reach this guy in time, it's a good kill. But this is where you do a mistake once again. The creep wave is gonna die before you TP down. And you know this, like you just respawn, you're TPing, you can see the creep wave is about to die. 90% of mage bane players will back when this creep wave dies, like 90%. So this is a bad idea, because most likely he is going to back. It does not end up working out because Sandriff ulti, so that's bad timing. But yeah, you do not want to go for this play because you see the creep wave dying. If there was a bigger creep wave, you can go for this exact play and this mage bane would have died. But since the creep wave is getting low, this play is never going to work out, ever. So, no, I told him to smoke up here. The word was up here. So yeah, bad play because you don't, like, you see the creep wave dying, so not very smart, not very smart. Let's see, was there a better play you could have made? Alright, so this is when you TP straight away. So I would have honestly just waited a couple seconds and looked for your next play. Is it mid, is it top? And then I would have decided, because if you look at the creep wave, it's gonna die, so... Yeah, and then if you waited, look here, if you waited 2 seconds, you would have seen the Pharaoh run up behind him here. You could have TP'd tier 2 mid, and you guys would have turned this fight. Yeah, you guys would have turned this fight. You could have killed the Sandriff and the Pharaoh here with a double combo. So that's what happens when you don't take those extra seconds to decide. Alright, let's go back up. But yeah, I've only seen 2 major mistakes from you this game, and that's the top no smoke and then this bottom play. So far you haven't done too many mistakes, really. Alright, so you're going for the region bottom. Daytime is coming up. You're going to try to go for the mage bane again. Once again, you're going when the creeper is about to die, but there is a new one coming, so this is a smart decision. Oh no. If you hit him and then chucked him, you might have gotten him. Let's see. Yeah, look here. So if you stun him, hit him once, and then chuck, you might have gotten him, but probably not. He was an agility steam boot, so it was a good idea. Sadly, did not work out. But yeah, it could have worked. It could have worked. So that's a fine play to make. It's a fine play to make. You have a TP on you now, which is good, so you're ready to help the other lanes. Alright, so once again, I see, like, this Sandriff is always farming up here, and this ward, like, all you guys need to gank him top is, like, I've seen so many opportunities in this game where you guys could have killed him, but look, once again. You guys keep getting spotted by this ward. You guys need to smoke up. It's a 2K game. Smokes are there for a reason. Alright, so Elephant's gonna smoke into you, and you're gonna get Sandriff ulted and die. Oh, no, Sandriff ult's on cooldown. You should be fine here. Yeah, you're fine. Nope. Damn, that hook. It must have just been in range. And there's not much you can do about this. And the only reason you died here, I'm gonna put extra attention to this. Look here. He smokes past the entire wave. You have no idea it's coming. No idea. He just runs through your entire jungle, finds you, and then they hook you from the lane. And this is the importance of a smoke. Perfect play by Bass Extractor. Did you have time to PK there? Yeah, you have time to PK here, so that's a little bit of a misplay by you. You should have been able to blink here, and you have time to blink here again. So 2 times, you had about 1 second to blink away. So you shouldn't have died here. But as for the actual play itself, there's no way you could have spotted it. So, well, unfortunate, but yeah, you had time to blink there, so just be a little bit more wary of your reactions there. Why didn't he toss Pharaoh back? He would have died here no matter what. He was dead, 100%. It doesn't matter. Unless he didn't, unless he blinked here. Then it would have been out of range from hook. Alright, so let's see here. You're gonna respawn in 2 seconds. What's your name? My name is Pontus, Mr. Steve Job. Oh shit, what happened? Okay, so let's see here. Here you are, back, HJ. Okay, so let's take a look at the map here. Slaughterstock Forest is mid with Frostful Skull, 16 minutes in. That's not very nice. Mage Pain is bottom, and Sandrift is top. Now, I'm wondering here why you are not TPing top, and you're TPing bottom instead. Maybe it's a little bit of frustration, like, because you could have still caught the Sandrift here, especially if you TP'd behind the tree here in the bottom. They would have seen the TP, but he might not have gone for it. I would have said that the top was a better play to make, because if you look at Sandrift here, Sandrift is really close to his Mach, which means he's 100% going to finish it in the jungle. Like, he's not going to TP home here, he's going to finish it in the jungle. So, if you would have once again smoked up and TP'd to this tower, or just to this tower, you could have possibly caught him on the medium or hard camp on the way back to base. So, I think that would have been a better play. Otherwise, once again, you could have possibly TP'd mid to help them out here. Because you see, here, look here. Just when you TP bottom, Salforez runs up on the Puppet Master. So you could have TP'd mid here and possibly saved him. But I do imagine there's a little bit of frustration with you. See? Yeah, you could have helped him here mid. I do imagine there's a little bit of frustration between for you, of course. You got an early blink and you haven't been able to do much with it. So I understand why you would be a little bit angry. But yeah, that should have been a mid port or a top port, not a bottom port. For sure. Alright. I don't think there's much else to look at this game. I've said the major mistakes you've made is your choices in where to TP and not smoking up. That would have made a lot of difference this game, but I still think you would have lost because the place you guys as a team made this game have been very bad. So I don't think you could have won the game for them, but I definitely think you could have had a little bit more impact on Sandrave top, as well as the play bottom would have been a TP mid to possibly turn the fight. So a couple of mistakes you made were quite significant, but I'm not sure if it would have changed the outcome of the game. So I wouldn't say it's your fault that you lost the game, but I definitely think you could have played it better. And I think that's all I have to say about this game. I hope you guys enjoyed me reviewing one of my viewers' games, and I'll maybe do this in the future again, but probably only when it's a patch like today. That's the reason I did it. And yeah, I hope you found my input valuable, Mr. Pebbles, and that you took what I said into account, and maybe you can improve upon it. So yeah, thank you for sending me a replay, and well, sorry that you guys lost this game. Yeah, you see, you still have good GPM, so. Alright, let's download the patch. Why are you watching?